Testing. Hey, can you guys hear me now? Testing.
Oh, sweet. Yay. Okay. Yeah,
Hey,
for
can
some
you guys hear
reason
me
it
now?
switched to some default microphone instead of my actual mic. All right, good. We're in business. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks so much for your patience. Anyway, so this is again this kind of works as a benefit now. Face reveal for those of you who haven't seen my face before. Yeah, thanks so much everyone. Thanks a lot for showing up.
Testing.
Yeah, thanks so much for showing up. Yay. Okay. Yeah,
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
To some default. Yeah. So like growing pains. This is the first time I've done a live stream on YouTube, but yeah. So I'm slowly but surely figured it out. So I had quite the day. Hold on, let me suit up again, and I'll tell you how my day went. It was a day. Let me tell you that it was a day. All right, fresh start. Let's start from scratch. Hi everyone, howdy. I should say. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much for showing up, and thanks to everyone for subscribing to my channel. I finally hit 1K. This has always been a goal of mine, and it's finally happened. So, and it's all thanks to you guys. So. I just sincerely appreciate all your support and your encouragement, and for allowing it to happen. So this is my my official setup, the stable studio, aka Chase's cave, and so yeah, so this is where I do all my recorded stuff. Yeah. Oh, thanks. I love the earrings too. Yeah, yeah. So I just want to let me give everyone a shout out because you guys are awesome. So hey there, Golden Wolf. Hey there, Lunatic / Burp Blurple. Hey there, Max. Hey there, Lavender. Hey Nash. Good to see you. Yeah, looks like you got everyone. Oh, thank you so much, Nash. Thanks. Yeah, Nash. By the way, Nash is really nice person, and they're a really good artist too. So definitely check them out. They're on here on YouTube, but also on Twitter. Yeah. Okay, so I'll quickly just tell you guys how my day went. If there's the technical difficulties are pretty much a microcosm of what happened to me today. So I obviously, since I'm doing the live stream, I didn't have a video prepared. I thought, hey, I'll take advantage of the time because like Saturday mornings is when I record my videos, and then I spend all afternoon editing, and then as you probably know, then you get released sometime mid to late afternoon. So I was like, hey, well, I don't have to record a video, so I'm just gonna just kind of relax in this morning. So like I was intending to get a haircut. So the gameplay was I was gonna get a haircut and then get my groceries, and then come back and just relax, and then kind of slowly ease into the live stream. Well, guess what? So I got up, got in my car, started the car, and I got the oil change needed soon warning. And I'm like, oh, great. That's exactly the best way to start the day. And I figured no biggie. So I was going to go to Walmart in nearby town to get my hair cut. And I never had to make an appointment before. And you just, you take walk-ins. It's usually like a 15 to 20 minute wait, depending on what the crowd size is. So I get there, and since I didn't have an appointment, said the next available time was until 1 p.m. I got there like shortly after 11 a.m. and it was going to be until 1 p.m. I was like, oh, no, I can't wait that long. So at that point, I was nearby the dealership. So since I can't get my hair cut, I needed to get this oil change. So I went to the nearby dealership about 5 miles away. And they is at one of the Ford dealerships, and you have the quickie loop service, which is really nice. You just go right in. You don't need an appointment. And I was in and out about 30 minutes. So I got that taken care of, and then I came back to my hometown. And then luckily the haircut place here, they were able to take me right away. So at least that was done. And I got my groceries, and then so I got back with less than 30 minutes to spare, and I'm like scrambling, getting ready, brushing my suit, and then starting this up, and then I start up my stream in here. And thanks for the people that told me there was no audio, because imagine doing this whole stream and you guys weren't able to hear me. So yeah, it was one of those days. Oh, yeah, Max finished up your socks. Cool, yeah. Max is really talented. He does this thing called nail binding, which is it's knitting and stuff. And feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's like knitting, and it makes really cool stuff, like like hats, and he's working on socks and stuff like that. Yeah. Hey, Weebaboo, good to see you. Yeah, and by the way, feel free to ask me any questions. You can also do this as a Q&A stream. I don't have any set agenda or itinerary. Just kind of being casual about it, and yeah, just see where this goes. Hey, Sonic fan. No, you guys are amazing. You truly are. I mean, you guys are just... I do feel fortunate that there's so many awesome people out there that actually, watch my content and stuff, and that really means a lot to me, Oh, thanks, Weebaboo. Oh, hey there, Squirrel. Good to see you. Yeah, well, despite all the mishaps and speed bumps today, the weather is incredibly, it's so beautiful. Like, it's just pure blue sky, not a single cloud, sunny, temperatures like in the upper 60s. It's just a perfect, beautiful spring day, and the trees are all in bloom. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Golden Wolf. I appreciate it. Yeah. So spring has finally sprung. Oh, Nashimara is saying, how do you get so much motivation to make videos? I keep saying I'm coming back to YouTube, but I have zero motivation to get out of bed half the time. Yeah, very good question. Oh, hey there, Furboy. Bonjour to you. Guten Tag. All that stuff. Yeah, Nash. That's a very, very good question. So, let me just say, it's something I generally love. It's something I generally enjoy, and there's already passion there for that. The same thing with drawing, for instance. Now, there are some days where I'm like, oh, do I have to, and stuff. Like, for instance, I get out of work every day. I mean, I get out of bed every day for work. So there's motivation because I have bills to pay. So that's motivation for me to do that. Now, obviously, YouTube is totally voluntary. It's not required. But yeah, I have a passion for YouTube, and hitting a 1K subscriber mark was a major drive and a major goal for me. And that's what really like fuels my work ethic, because I'm one of those people that believes there's not much in life that you can control, really. So I want to like optimize what I can control, and like I want to like put all my effort and all my time and energy into it, and make the best of the things that you can control. That's the way I kind of look at it. Now, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I'm running out of ideas. What am I gonna do? And then all of a sudden, it just like kind of just hits me, broadside on the head. It's like, oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do this. Like, it's just crazy, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I totally get the part about sometimes it is challenging to find the motivation. But if you ever do continue doing stuff, and I don't know, guy, if you still do like speed paints and stuff, but yeah, like Nash, she's a wonderful person, and you guys should definitely check out her channel and her art as well. Oh, you moved back to Ohio. Okay. Yeah. Is it the same hometown that you came from before, or is it like a different place in Ohio? By the way, I live in Pennsylvania, by the way, but on like the eastern side. And if you've seen the first Stoutcast tour video, I actually took everyone on a guided tour of my hometown, so you can see exactly the town where I live. But yeah, it's called Lidditz, Pennsylvania. It's in Lancaster County, in the heart of Amish country. Yeah. Yeah. And also, by the way, I am planning to go to Anthrocon this year, which is June 30th to July 3rd in Pittsburgh. And due to my limited income, that will be the only con I attend this year. Hopefully that'll change in the future. But hey, if you're gonna only go to one con, it may as well be the second largest in the world. Yeah. So I'm really excited, really looking forward to going. And so if any of you are gonna plan to attend or in the area, I would love to meet you guys in person. And if nothing else, give a big hug. Batin Chillicothe. Pardon me if I butchered the pronunciation. I've heard that name before. Yeah. Oh, you lived in Indiana. Okay. Oh, hey, Foxy. Hey there. Also known as Rainbow Fire, the unicorn persona. Yeah, Rainbow's one of the first few subscribers I had, and he's just an awesome person. He's super nice, and he has a YouTube channel too, so definitely check him out. Yeah. Yeah, he's really nice, and he's really supportive, and yeah, he always comes up with good stories about his time when he worked at the stables and riding around on his motorized bicycle. And he has a cool unicorn persona. Oh, by the way, I hate to put you on the spot, Foxy. It just dawned on me. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, why don't you do some more videos with your unicorn persona? But then it just dawned on me. Oh, I know the reason why you don't do that. So scratch that. But hopefully you'll be in a position where you can actually do some more videos like with your actual fursuit on. Yeah, I just wish everyone could just see how awesome it is. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Cat. Hey. Yeah, Mr. Cat. Yeah. There's so many. Oh my God. There's so many awesome people here. It's so good to see you, Mr. Cat. Yeah, Mr. Cat, another really, really nice person. In fact, all you guys are awesome and nice. I'm so glad you guys are here. Yeah. Yeah, so today, like, I'll just kind of rehash for, like, the people that just came in. But today, oh my God, it was nothing short of fiasco. Like, yeah, I got, like, the change oil message on my car, and then went to get a haircut, and they couldn't take any walk-ins till, like, 2 hours later, and then I had to go to another, then I got my oil changed at the Quickie Lube, and then I had to go somewhere else for a haircut, and then, so I came back home, and I had, like, literally less than 30 minutes to prepare. I'm like, oh my God. And here I start the live stream, and the microphone was switched to something else, and so you guys weren't able to hear audio. I'm like, ah. But it's all cool. Like, we're here. You can hear me. Yeah, it worked out in the end. Oh, by the way, there's this one song. It's called 100 Bad Days. Forgive me for not remembering the artist. But it kind of reminds me of, like, for instance, the message of the story is, like part of the lyrics are 100 bad days make 100 good stories. So, like, anytime you're going through, like, a rough patch, or you're having, like, a bad day, or, like, a bad experience, one day you'll look back and laugh on it, and then you can tell the story, and, yeah, so it makes for good conversation material. And for those who know me really well, when it comes to conversation, I'm very lacking. That's not one of my fortes at all. But, yeah. Oh, by AJR. Okay. Yeah, and in fact, that song, one of the competitors at the Philadelphia dance comp used that song for their routine. Yeah. Hey there, Never Angel. Good to see you. Yeah, it's a really good song, catchy tune, and of course the lyrics are very motivating too. Yeah. Because, let's face it, we've all had bad days. That's no secret. But, yeah, they said you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react. And that's something, admittedly, that I'm still working on. I will readily admit I try to be optimistic, like, realistically or cautiously optimistic, but some days the negativity kind of gets the better of me, and, you know, and I kind of play the victim a little too much, but I just try to, you know, it does take a concerted effort, you know, to stay positive, especially when you're in the midst of a bad experience. But then once you do get through it, and inevitably you do get through it, then you can look back on it and laugh. Or at the very minimum, there's nothing to laugh about. There's definitely, you can learn lessons from it. Yeah. Foxy says, make it back TikTok. And there's a website called BitChute. It's like YouTube or another platform. How are you guys now? What I'm going to do for you, Carmen? Yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, Rabels with TikTok. Yeah, I'm not sure if other people in your family know about that, but yeah, that'll be a cool platform to do your videos with your fursuit. Thanks for the reminder, Never Angel. Well, you get a second, you get a bonus hello from me. How about that? That reminds me, when I was at the haircut place, and the hairdresser was like really nice and had a sense of humor. And when he went to check me in, the woman at the cashier like didn't know how to complete the process, so I entered in my information and stuff, and then the other person entered in their information, so I was entered in twice in the system, and they're like, oh, we need one haircut, not two. So I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, how do we need one haircut? Just one head today. AJR makes some really good music, and I'm more into K-pop and rock. Yeah, as you can probably tell by their name, BTS. Yeah, they're a huge K-pop fan. Hollywood Undead. Okay. Okay, Foxy's on the road. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how long ago. Obviously I won't go terribly long, but yeah, we're just here to chill and vibe and get rid of that negativity and celebrate and have fun. That's what it's all about. YouTube's all about having fun. Yeah. Oh, just to let you guys know. So just to let you guys, I'm on multiple platforms. I'm on Furry I'm on Twitter, Instagram. I post my art to DeviantArt and for Affinity, and I'm on Telegram too, and also most recently Discord. And I do actually have a Discord server. So yeah, I'm on multiple platforms. Yeah, chill vibes are the best live streams because I forget who said it, but there's this quote saying the best laid plans go to waste, and it's so true because, and it's just funny how like a lot of times like I have this planned agenda and itinerary. Okay, I'm gonna do this at this time and that at that time, and like today's a perfect example. It just all goes to pot, and it just kind of like snowballs. It's like no, 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 what is happening? But you just got to learn to roll with the punches. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat is a cute persona. It's obviously a cat. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah. So, even though I had those obstacles this morning and early afternoon, at least the weather was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Perfect spring day. You guys having good, nice weather now? All right, Nashmara, take care. Yeah, I'm thinking now that I finally got my hooves wet, so to speak, I'm definitely gonna do some more live streams. Um, Eventually, I'm thinking about like possibly streaming art. Like right currently, what I do is I stream art on my Discord server, and I've gotten to a point where I finally have enough confidence like to have people watch as I draw because I would never imagine myself doing it because I used to like I would like freak out if people would watch me, but I'm comfortable doing that, and I do that like every Sunday afternoon. But now I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should start doing that on YouTube or something. But again, I gotta have to like familiarize myself more with Streamlabs and all that, and see how everything's interconnected. So, yeah, and also possibly, I play the oboe and stuff like that. Well, recently I got another instrument because my older one it just conked down on me. It just it's it's just beyond repair. But maybe next live stream I could play some music for you. I was considering doing it now, but just with everything happening, it just didn't make that possible. Ah, it's raining where you're at in Never Angel. Okay. Yeah, this past April actually has been rather rainy and unsettled. On March too, for that matter. Like at least like the winter wasn't terribly cold, and we only got like a couple like moderate to low scale snowstorms. So I can't complain too much because I'm not a winter person by any imagination. But like the spring's been pretty volatile. Like in March, for instance, like the one week it'll be like really warm, and then next week it'll be cold, and then warm, and then cold. yeah, it just can't make up its mind. Uh, yeah, Mr. Cat. Am I on topics? That's always the fear. Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of, but yeah, Mr. Cat. Yeah, he never runs out of topics. He always has an ace up his sleeve. Always able to serve up another topic. Ah, good, Miss Foxy. It's good that you're still here. yeah. So, Mr. Cat, do you have any topics you'd like to bring up? Yeah, exactly right. Mother Nature just does what she wants. Yep. We're at the mercy of her whims and her moods. Yep. So true. Never Angel says, I've been training a few days ago. What kind of training are you doing? Car shows. Is that where you are now, Foxy? Are you at a car show? Mr. Cat, I can meet your husband at FurCon. I'm not sure about that. I just hope to be like some people I know, and especially like the bigger name furries. I mean, being that it's the second largest in the world, like a lot of the high profile furries are going to be there, and I would be satisfied enough. I mean, yeah, I would love to have people to hang out with, and I'm hoping that'll still be the case. Just cause full disclosure, I was yes last year I was at Philadelphia. Unfortunately, I didn't really know anyone there, and I'll really admit I did feel quite lonely, and so I'm hoping to avoid that this time around and kind of be a little more outgoing and more proactive and stuff like that. But like my ultimate goal is just to meet as much of the higher profile furries as possible. Like, get my picture with them. Yeah. Yep, that's right, Rainbow slash Foxy. Yeah, this is my first official live stream on YouTube. Yes. Never Angel says school gym. Okay. Yeah. Admittedly, I'm not very athletic. Music is more my forte. Pardon the pun, get it, forte? I just made a pun and didn't even intend to. Yeah, I'm more like when I was in school, like music was my predominant extracurricular activity. Like I was in the band, orchestra, and choir. Yeah, I played the oboe. That's the instrument I play. I have 2 or 3 trainers, and I met one legend of my country. Oh, okay. So what kind of sport is it, if you don't mind my asking? Oh, you're practicing pro. I just saw your message earlier. Yeah, pro wrestling moves. Okay, so you're a wrestler, huh? So here's hoping the rest of the weekend goes swimmingly. Get all those bad vibes out of the way. Get them done and over with, right? So, so yeah. So just to give you like a typical day or week in my life. So I do have a full-time job. Yes, even horses have to work. So yeah, I'm fortunate to work from home, which offers some flexibility and stuff. And of course, it saves a boatload, especially this day and age with gas prices. So I don't have to commute, which is sweet. And so, yeah, work from home. I work for an auto auction in the posting department. Effectively, it's like the revenue or AR side of accounting. So that's what I do. It sounds riveting and fun, I know. But hey, it pays the bills, and that's what it's all about. So that's what I do during the week. And so Saturdays is my video day. That's what I do on Saturdays. And then on Sundays, my art day. Because back in the past, I used to like draw like over several days. Like, I'll take 2 hours of this day, I'll do 2 hours of that day, and then like after like 3 or 4 days, it'll finally be completed. And now I've gotten to the point where I'm getting fast enough that I can be able to complete a drawing in one day at like one time, and that's actually optimal because if you break it up over multiple days, like you might lose your memory or your concentration or your momentum. So yeah, so. That's why I pretty much just do my art on Sundays. Yeah. All right, take care, Mr. Cat. Thanks for stopping by. Never Angel says I'm a hard gainer, and there's still more that I need to learn and take. I gotcha. I think I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of it does have to do with genetics. Yeah, and their body type. Yeah. Oh wait! By the way, speaking of YouTube channels, Lavender also has a YouTube channel. He does like a lot of VR and posts his encounters on his channel. So yeah, take a look at his channel if you like. And of course, Lunatic for Life, Blurple the Dutchie, they have a YouTube channel too. So definitely check out their channel. Yeah, I love Dutchies. They're so cute and adorable. Oh, I think I'll take the time. I'll get up and stretch a little. And just to show you guys my full suit. Yep. Ta-da. And here's my Pikachu. Yeah, here's my Snuggle Buddy Pikachu. Yeah. That's a nice good stretch. All right. Oh, no problem, Lavender. No problem at all. Yeah. Thanks. And no problem to you too, Lunatic. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and do a shameless plug. So for those of you who don't know, I'm currently running an art raffle on Twitter. I do these periodically, and so my goal is to get up to 400 followers. And so, I don't go ahead. I'll type in my Twitter handle for you. Actually, I'll do you one better. I'll actually put in the link. And so, yeah, art raffles are really like a win-win situation. And actually, I'll give you a little background story. So, one of the artists I really admire, and one of the first furry artists I've ever encountered, like you've seen their art, is Emily Creative / her name's Emily. She's from Denmark, and her art just blew me away. And that's what kind of like ignited my passion for drawing furry art. And I think it was sometime last year, she did a few live streams drawing, and she was actually working on actual commissions. And of course, she would do a Q&A and take questions and answers and stuff. And I forget exactly what the question was, but then she said about, I guess it was like how to get your name out there and how to get like more exposure. And then that's what she mentioned the art raffles. And it's a win-win situation. It's good for the artists because that helps grow their exposure, at least theoretically, and gets their name out there and stuff like that. And then also it's a win-win for the person participating in the raffle because, of course, you have a chance to win free art. So yeah, it's a win-win situation. So I've done 2 art raffles previously, and it was actually a really rewarding experience because not only does it kind of like tests the waters or like gets you in the same mindset as doing commissions because except for the fact that money isn't on the line, of course, so there's not as much pressure. But it's fun, like working with commissioners / clients, and then you get to draw their personas. And admittedly, since I'm not very creative and stuff like that, and I always struggle with like color schemes and stuff like that and designs, like drawing other people's characters it's really fun, and yeah, it's rewarding for me, and I'm sure it's rewarding for the commissioners as well. Let me go ahead and grab that link for you guys. Actually, I'll just go ahead and put my make sure I have 2 windows up here. There we go. Yeah. So that's just the general link to my Twitter page, and then it's like the very first post. I have it pinned. So yeah, feel free to enter. And yep. So as I hit 400 followers, then there'll be 3 lucky winners. So first place will be headshot. Second place is a half body, and then first place. No, did I do it backwards? Third place is headshot. Second place is half body. First place is full body. Oh my god, I'm all scatterbrain. Yeah. Alright, let's see. You have 2 white spots on both your arms. Yes. Yeah, thanks actually for bringing it up. I'm glad you mentioned that because when I first designed Stylecast, like I said before, I'm not very creative at all. So originally I didn't have anything on my arms, like any designs. And so when I went to commission like even for my ref sheet, actually these spots weren't even on my ref sheet originally. But it was so ironic because I was going back and forth between the sort of fursuit maker and myself, because we were constantly keeping in touch throughout the making process, and the construction of the fursuit was already underway, and just dawned on me, like, hey, it's looking a little too plain. So I contacted him, like, hey, would it be too much of a bother, like, to add a few extra markings and arms? So on this arm, I have the horseshoe. It's kind of hard to see, but there we go. So I have a horseshoe in this arm, and then this arm, I have a star. Yeah. So that's why I have those. Just because it was going to look a little too plain without any sort of designs. Foxy says, I do shots on my YouTube channel. What's the horse video? I think you mean, have you just done a new video? I think that's what you're saying. Hey there, fur boy. Good to see you. Currently I'm in a place called Sunshine, Florida. The weather is thundering. There's a shocker. Talk about being the opposite of its meaning. Oh, definitely. Obviously, yeah. Sunshine State, sunshine, yeah. I don't live there. Was here because of swimming competition. Oh, that's cool. Oh, by the way, Foxy, he swims too. He competes at the Special Olympics, and he actually won at least 1 gold medal, if not more. So, yeah. Yeah, no, my aunt and my 2 cousins, they did swimming too. In fact, I think she actually coaches swimming. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were all into swimming too. And I always enjoy watching swimming. Either at the World Championships or the Olympics. Yeah, it's a fun competition. Any kind of race is fun for me. And of course, speaking of races, of course, the Kentucky Derby is coming up pretty soon. Part of the Triple Crown, along with the Preakness and the Belmont. Yeah. Oh, hey, Ikez. Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, whenever we're like watching other people's videos or you know, like live premieres or live streams, we always seem to bump into each other. Yeah, so it's good to see you. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah. Max says finished making the heel, and I decided to make mine high knee version. Oh yeah, yeah, good choice. Uh, oh, my socks expired. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, yeah. I like. I really do like those high socks and the arm warmers too. Yeah. In case you want some background context, check out my video. Stalk has a surprise where I kind of do like a little narration, and I actually compose a poem telling a story. Yeah. Yeah. And actually, that was more spontaneous because, like, you know, I ordered them, and the same with the earring, or pardon, sorry, and the same with the earrings, and I wasn't exactly sure like how to present them. And at first, I was thinking maybe I should like do some sort of like infomercial or something, but then I just couldn't get anything going in my mind, and then and like normally I got prepared during the week, like do like prep work and planning and like writing outlines for my videos, and then Saturday I wake up and I had like practically nothing prepared, and I'm like kind of semi panicking. I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And then it just dawned on me, oh, why don't I just like write a poem, you know, like a narrative poem, and tell a story? So I just quickly grabbed a piece of paper and scribbled down a poem real quick, and then that's how that came into being. Oh, we're planning to attend a derby party. Nice. Yeah. Like the thing with the Kentucky Derby is it's more like a formal setting, of course, because it's very traditional and stuff, and you know the ladies have their big, you know, bonnets with the flowers and stuff, and the guys always dress up dapper, and they sip their mint juleps, and then the Preakness is more like an informal kind of race. Churchill Downs is where the I can't talk. Churchill Downs is where the Kentucky Derby is held. That's outside of Louisville, Kentucky. The Preakness is held right outside of Baltimore, Pimlico racetrack, and it's more of an informal setting. And like in the infield, actually, people can hang out there, and they have like parties and concerts and stuff. So yeah, it's a very, very different setting. So that's the second leg of the Derby, and then the final leg is the Belmont Stakes in Elmont, New York, which is, I believe, it's in Queens, if not immediately outside of Queens, New York, and Long Island. So yeah, so those three races are called the Triple Crown, and of course, if a horse wins all three races, then they become the Triple Crown winner. Now, for the longest time, there wasn't one. I think for like 1978 was affirmed, and that was like the last winner of the Triple Crown until what was it, 2015. That's when American Pharoah won it, and then what was the other year? Was it 2017 or 2018? I think later 2018. That's when we had another winner, and I'm really kicking myself for not remembering that horse. It was just I remember American Pharoah because it was so momentous that we finally had a winner after all those years. And then yeah, the other horse, yeah, and you know that other horse over there, like who knows them? Yeah, if anyone knows it, feel free to type it in the chat because now this bothers me. I don't remember the other Triple Crown winner. Okay, Foxy just uploaded a short old video from his corrupted SD card. Okay. It's from the horse farm back in 2016. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he knows a lot about horses, yeah. Yeah, here, where I live in Lidditz, Pennsylvania, it's home to Linden Hall School for Girls, and that's the oldest girls' boarding school in the country. It's founded in 1746. And on the grounds of Linden Hall, there's a stable, and like you know, girls could learn like to ride horses and stuff, and there's like places like for jumping. It's really cool. I think when I was there as a kid, I went there for a tour. Yeah, but it's one of the most prestigious schools in the country. So if any of you are planning to attend or start saving because it costs quite a pretty penny. Furboy, am I gay? I would say I am partly gay, aka I am bisexual. So, yeah, kinda. Let me just take this time to, again, I want to sincerely thank everyone for subscribing and watching my videos. It means the world to me. I just can't adequately express how much it means to me. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. I really, truly appreciate it. So, going back to cons. So, are any of you guys going to any cons? I know Lunatic was at Furthermore earlier this year. Not sure about the rest of you guys. Damn. Yeah, see, the thing was, it would be nice to be able to go back to Philadelphia again, and however, my finances would allow to go to both. So it's like if I have to go to one or the other, I'm definitely going to Anthrocon just because it's bigger and more opportunities to see the bigger name furries. Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. Yeah, that's right, Foxy. So I was starting to suggest it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know your situation. Yeah. Ludic says they're going to attend at least two more for SonaCon in September and NicoCon in November. The one I know you mentioned for is at Virginia Beach, right? Which one is that? And where's the other one located? Can I do a dab? I just did, but I'll do another one for you. Since you asked nicely. Huh.
Take my head off and catch some fresh air.
Ah, human. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because like the other day someone was asking me, "Are you going to do a face reveal for your 1K subscribers?" Like I've already done plenty of them in the past, or I've already yeah done that before. Coolio for the fresh air feels so good because like obviously this is going to be the hottest part of your body. The head is always going to be the hottest part. And fortunate for me, I do have the movable jaw, so you get some reprieve, albeit slight. Yeah. Hi, Willie. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll put my fursuit head on back soon. I'm just giving myself a breather. And in case you're wondering now, I am wearing a balaclava. And this definitely helps out a lot, especially when it's in terms of keeping you cool and kind of, mitigating the sweat. Yeah, so I do wear the balaclava. I'm not planning to go into a convent. Yeah. It's just thinking, get ready, brace yourselves. I'm going to come up with a corny joke. So imagine, instead of sister act, imagine it being cis fur act. Get it? But for SonaCons at Virginia Beach. Okay, so where is the other one located that you're going to? What is that? Oh, NicoCon. Okay. I could theoretically Google it, but I got my hooves on and I'm too lazy. Yeah, just FYI. Furthermore, I think it was originally held in Baltimore, Maryland, hence the name Furthermore, and then they relocated it to like Northern Virginia. I think this past year it's in Arlington, Virginia. Yeah. I'm working on a motorcycle. Tell me about the funny video you met when you were. Oh yeah, yeah. I was just mentioned before about the Stylecast's surprise when I did the video, the poem on getting my thigh highs and leg warmers and the earrings, and like I went into it like super ill prepared. So like the morning of recording, I quickly it just dawned on me and I had this epiphany. So I quickly jotted down a poem, and then I had to act out all the scenes, of course, and that took an eternity because I like set up in different locations, different things, and then so I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to do this unboxing? It's because I already had like everything already unpacked and stuff. So then I quickly grabbed the box out of the closet that was just empty box, and it still had like tons of packing peanuts in it. So what I had to do was I had to basically I packed all the stuff out. I mean packed all like the socks and like warmers and stuff in the box, and then I opened it, spewing the packing peanuts everywhere. And then afterwards, I had to clean all that up to continue doing the rest of like the sequence to be like dancing around and jumping. So I had to like clean up the packing peanuts when I was still wearing my fursuit. I was like, oh my god, it was very laborious, but I really liked it. I'm really proud with the way it turned out. Oh, NicoCon's in Hampton. Okay, yeah, that's right. They're in the same vicinity. I've actually been down to Williamsburg, Virginia, which is just up the road there, and I'm a big history buff and. It was really nice going there. Like we went right around Christmas time, and first we actually went to Busch Gardens, and like it was really nice having all the lights and decorations and stuff. And then the following day we went to Williamsburg, toured around, and then that evening they had the fireworks, and that was really cool. Yeah, and then on the way back home the following day, unfortunately it was like I wanted to spend more time down there, but we were like on a bus trip and we had a strict itinerary schedule. I would have loved to like spend more time with Williamsburg and possibly visit like Yorktown and Jamestown, like, obviously very significant places, especially in our history, but that wasn't part of the itinerary. And then so we went back up, and then we stopped by in Alexandria, which is, oh my god, it's a beautiful city. It's not only just for historic charm and like the brick sidewalks, but it's a really nice city. And we ate at this place called Gatsby's Tavern, which is like centuries old and stuff. Yeah, that was a really good experience. Alright, it's time to go back into horse mode.
There we are. Yep. This is what you came to see. So, anyone have any exciting plans for the summer or just for the remainder of the year? Yeah. For me, of course, the highlight's going to be going to Anthrocon. Yeah. Nay. Yeah, Nay is right. Yeah, it reminds me of the one video I did called a naysayer. I did it sometime last year. And of course, again, you know me, I like my puns. So, naysayer, N-E-I-G-H-S, because naysayer, N-A-Y-S-A-E-R. Like someone that always disagrees or says, like when they have like votes, like in Congress, they say yay or nay. Yeah. It's like a naysayer is like oppositional. So I'm a naysayer, but the other kind of nay. And so I just went around my place and I'm just like, nay, nay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this month has been significant. A lot of you probably already know, like a lot of milestones. So, it was 2 years ago, April 2020, is when I started my furry YouTube channel, Stalk as a Stallion. Also, 2 years ago is when I started drawing furry art, and I made that milestone video, kind of like another time capsule. I do all my time capsules like at the end of the year, But then this one, I did like another one just because, just to commemorate the 2-year anniversary of my channel. And that was right before I hit the 1K subscriber. And then I was able to accomplish that thanks to you guys. So that's yet a third milestone. So, yeah. It's been a historic month. Yeah. Okay, visit the Jersey Shore. Yeah, I've been there a few times. To Ocean City, and then also Sea Isle City, and then we did some day trips. Like there's actually a zoo in Cape May Courthouse, and it's free. It's actually free. Of course, they accept donations and stuff, but that's pretty cool. And then we went down like to Cape May, right there at the point, and we went like this whale watching cruise. Unfortunately, we did not see any whales, but we saw a lot of dolphins down there. And of course, also down there, you can hop on the Cape May Lewis ferry, which goes between Cape May, New Jersey, and Lewis, Delaware. We never did that. But yeah, I would love to do that sometime. Go to a Lord Huron concert. I'm not familiar with Lord Huron. Sounds like some sort of historical figure. I have to say, in terms of vacation spots, I think my number one favorite vacation is Watkins Glen, New York, and it's up in the Finger Lakes in Schuyler County in the Finger Lakes region of New York, and it's so beautiful up there. It's a quaint small town, kind of like where I live in Lidditz. However, it has the gorge. That's like hence the name Watkins Glen. It's like I consider like the Grand Canyon of the East Coast, and there's like rock cliffs and waterfalls. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, and so. Yeah, I like going there, and they have a state park there, with hiking and stuff and camping. We would camp there, and then also, of course, that's where the NASCAR track is. I'm not a huge NASCAR fan, but that's obviously something to see. And then also, it's at the south end of Seneca Lake, one of the Finger Lakes, and there's this place called Captain Bill's Boat Cruises, and they offer like dinner cruises and stuff. But it also have like just like a short day cruise. Like they take you around. And like they give you like the history of Watkins Glen and some of the natural features. Yeah, it's really a really nice place to visit. And the thing is, it was second. It was the runner up to America's Coolest Small Town. There's this contest nationwide to determine America's Coolest Small Town, and the town where I live in Lidditz, Pennsylvania, actually won the prize. Which is cool, but I kind of feel a little humbled because I personally, I actually think Watkins Glen is superior because it offers all those things. Like Lidditz, it's a cool town, but it's mainly just for like tourists. Like there's like a lot of like fancy boutiques and gift shops and stuff. And then we don't have the chocolate factory. Like Wilbur Chocolate Factory was like a major attraction, and nowhere near the capacity of Hershey, which is just down the road. But like they have like a mini museum and stuff. Now, what happened was they converted the factory into a hotel, and so they relocated like across the street is a gift shop now, and it's not really. I've actually never been in the new building, but I think the most popular product are the Wilbur Buds. It's kind of similar to Hershey's Kisses, but I think the chocolate's infinitely better. It's so good, especially the dark chocolate. Yeah. So like we have that, and then there's a lot of historical places. Like the Lidditz was settled by Moravians, so like this historic Moravian church. There's the Brothers' House, which is where Sunday school classes are held now, and that's where back in the day that's where the men would live, and then the Sisters' House is where the women would live. The Sisters' House is actually now part of the Linden Hall, the girls' school, and the Brothers' House during the American Revolution was used as a makeshift hospital, and George Washington actually visited there. And then you can also visit the Sturgis Pretzel House and get a history of the pretzel and learn how to twist your own. And then there's also the Lidditz Museum in the Mueller House, which gives the history of Lidditz and talks all about the Moravians and stuff. So it's a lot of good historic things here. Yeah. Oh, they're from an indie rock band. Okay. Oh, hey there, Grant. Good to see you. Yeah. I'll have to check them out. Hey, Bunny Boy, good to see you. I wish I had a fursuit so bad. They're expensive, and I'm not creative enough to make one. Yeah, I definitely hear you on that. They definitely are pricey. But hopefully eventually you'll be able to get one. And it does require quite a bit of legwork, like doing shop around, obviously look for like the best deals and stuff like that. Look, of course, style has everything to do with it. Like what kind of style are you looking for? Of course, budget. You have to make sure you can be able to afford it, and things of that nature. And of course, who's actually open for commissions? Or in my case, I commissioned mine through Roofer, and at the time, their commissions weren't available. But I went ahead and submitted, like, kind of got a place in queue, and it took about 3 years to finally get to me. But it was well worth the wait. And a lot of makers, like Roofer does this, and I'm sure a lot of other makers do this. They offer payment plans. Like, for instance, once you get in queue, you submit your down payment. It's like a fraction of the total cost. And then I just went ahead and just paid the balance immediately afterwards to get it over with. But other people, they offer like payment plans with like zero interest. So that's really nice that they do that. Foxy says, my unicorn persona mask always has a jaw that moves. I do lots of funny videos of just goofing off. I did a funny video the other day. I've acted like the Jeffy the puppet with my unicorn mouth now moving. Yeah. Yeah, I like the movie jaw. Yeah, so just shop around and see what's available and stuff like that. And some people prefer just the partial, and of course the partial will be less expensive than the full suit. Oh. Yeah, when in doubt, check out Roofer. I mean, obviously, I'm kind of plugging them, but not really. Obviously, I'm not paid to sponsor them or promote. But they did a wonderful job. I love like the quasi toonie design, the style. They're one of the few makers that doesn't require a duct tape dummy, which is nice. You just give them your measurements, and oh yeah, and then this thing called like the quote builder, where you could you choose all the different options and choices that you're interested in. Do you want a full, partial? Do you want planigrade, digitigrade? How many fingers, toes, hooves? What kind of eye style? The mouth, like movable or unmovable jaw. Like you choose all those options, and at the very end, it gives like an estimate or like a rough estimate of what the cost would be. And then you create your account, and you could save that. And then what you do is when they're open up for like queue spots, you just send in that quote, and then that'll get you a spot in the queue. Yeah. So it's really convenient. Cue the dead silence. Awkward silence, yeah. uh, yeah, I'm having a blast. Yeah. Admittedly, I went into this a little apprehensive because obviously this is the first time I've ever done this. I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I say? But, just relax, just be yourself, Yeah. Yeah, next time I live stream, I'm definitely going to play my oboe. Yeah. Hopefully, next time around, I'll have more time to prepare instead of, like, making a mad dash and... Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to be late, I'm late. Like a White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I'm late. Ah! Ah. Yeah, so recently a lot of what I call either furry adjacent or furry bait movies have come out. Like The Bad Guys, of course, the main star Mr. Wolf, and then also Turning Red that came out recently. So a lot of good furry movies, and hopefully Zootopia 2 will be released soon. I know that's still in the works. It was meant to be released like this past fall. then it got postponed. Yeah, of course. There's the big debates like who's, I don't know, cuter, who's hotter? Is it Nick Wilde from Zootopia or Mr. Wolf from The Bad Guys? Like, well, I would say Nick Wilde's cuter, but Mr. Wolf is definitely hotter. Yeah, I'll take both of them, please. Thank you. Foxy started his channel right around 2016. I think for 2015, I used to do My Little Pony stories because I'm really... Yeah, that's right, yeah. He writes his own fanfics for My Little Pony. Mm-hmm. I did story cassette tapes, and when I was young, I was inspired. Oh, and I guess inspired to do stories of My Little Pony show too. Okay. Yeah, inspiration. It just hits you out of nowhere. Like for drawing furry art. Like I never envisioned myself drawing furry art. Like I've always appreciated it, and I don't know what it was. Like I you know, and I'll give you a little backstory. Like so Furry Amino's like the first furry platform I've joined. And I've been intending to do it for a while, and you know I've been watching like all the big name furry content creators like Majira and Wakari Roo, Nashaina, you know, all them, Stormy DeFolf, and some of them mentioned Furry Amino as a good place like to meet other furries. I was like, I really want to do that because, you know, not knowing any furries in my area or in real life, I'm like, I need to do that. So I finally forced myself to sign up and join, and then immediately I came across Emily's art. And it just, oh my God, it just blew me away. I was like, God, this is freaking amazing. I want to draw like that. And it just like ignited the spark inside me I never knew I had. And then I was pretty much off to the races. Get it? Races. And so there's other amazing artists out there too. Now, Augie and Fox, they're not on Furry Amino, but like they have a Fur Affinity account, and they're on Twitter. And so they're another good artist. Valhound's a good one. Juiceps is really, really good. He does like a lot of big buff characters. He does like little lineless paint. That's like, whew, that's like way above my league, you know. Yeah, it's just, oh my God, it's just so many amazing artists. There's no confirmed info, but the Disney Plus show has been confirmed. Okay. And Never Angel says, I started my channel back in 2015 as a young commentator, way before making content and getting subscriptions. It's already dead now because my device died. Oh, sorry to hear that. Maybe you can, hopefully you can get like a new device or if you want to and start it up again. Yeah, I know like a lot of people have sort of niche or some sort of genre or like style of channel, like gaming or art or whatever. I just kind of do like as you know, I do like a miscellaneous thing of just whatever pops in my head. I'm like, yeah, just let's go with that. Yeah, let's do that. Throw it to the wall and see what sticks. Yeah. It's funny, like speaking of like Disney Plus, like all these subscription streaming services. Would it be funny if that had like a something minus? I wonder what that would be. like you get like a cable package, and you'll have like a Disney minus, like Disney Channel, but then like you can only watch like half the shows, or like you can only watch it like half the day or something, something silly like that. Yeah. Oh, hey there, Miv. Good to see you. Oh, you didn't get the notification. Yeah. You see, yeah, but I'm glad you made it anyway. And admittedly, like I was kind of ill prepared, and like I went through like a lot of like today was quite nothing short of a disaster. So I actually started up the stream. I initiated through Streamlabs rather than just going directly to YouTube. So, like I have my other monitor. I have the YouTube stream open. So I'm thinking theoretically like the notification should have gone out, but in any event, I'm glad you're here. before I had this channel, Never Angel, on my iPad, my previous device had a night shift unit 001. Okay. Oh, by the way, MDKMMWYT, aka Miv, yeah, he has a channel as well. Check out his videos. Like, he actually recently went to Ferno Equinox up in Ontario, and he has some footage of his experience there. So, yeah. Of course, that's a play of words. So, vernal equinox was the first day of spring. Mm-hmm. Oh, just dawned on me. Speaking of videos and stuff, feel free if you guys have any suggestions of like what videos you'd like to see me do. Feel free to type them in the chat. I'm always receptive to new ideas, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah. I just do some cutesy furry stuff just to fill in the space, you know. Oh, okay, so I'll get up and stretch a little more. Stretchy. Trot. Yeah. All right. Back to business. Oh, you're more than welcome, Biv. I don't mind at all shouting out my friends' channels. It's the least I could do, because, you know, yeah. A lavender. Whew. Whew. You failed to make a video of drawing art in full fursuit months ago. Well, yes-ish. I don't believe I ever committed to doing that. But, oh gosh. Here's this becomes a shock to you, but art is hard. Especially when you're not wearing a fursuit. But, oh my gosh. Whew. I mean, if I draw with the head, of course your eyesight is impeded with the fursuit head, and then draw with a hoof. I mean, or maybe you don't need a hoof, you know, like but full fursuit. Maybe you could allow me to not use a hoof. But oh my god, that would be impossible. But I mean, that would be a good challenge. But oh my god, oh yeah. I don't think I could ever do that. Yeah. Uh-huh. But that's a good suggestion. Oh, maybe I could do something like just like a random goofy video of me actually drawing with fursuit. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I draw using a mouse. Yes, a mouse. And so eventually, hopefully, I'll get like a drawing tablet with a stylus, and I'll be able to do it that way. But for right now, yep, I just use a mouse. And I use a software called GIMP. Which is pretty much like the free version of Photoshop. And again, it gets see the pros are it's free, and B, you know, it has all the features you need and it gets the job done. The cons are that it's not very user friendly. Like the interface is kind of a little cluttered, and like certain features are kind of hidden, so you have to like go into the comments like a scavenger hunt to find what you need. But there are tutorial videos out there, and I've actually learned a lot just from the tutorial videos. So yeah, the reason I want to get an iPad though for a drawing tablet, and I think it was actually Levender suggested it because there's this drawing program called Procreate, and unfortunately it only works for iOS. It's only iOS compatible, not Windows. And so of course, it just dawned on me, I may as well get an iPad since if I want to use Procreate, it'll be compatible. So that's the game plan. Yeah. Yeah, the hoof would be optional. Yeah. Hooves have split ends that have joints. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're actual individual fingers. Just like gloves. Yep. Because yeah. I remember, speaking of streaming and drawing art in fursuit, Stormy the Wolf. I'm sure many of you have heard of her. Um, and she still streams like every Saturday, every other Saturday, like 8 p.m. Eastern. She streams, and a lot of times she does the drawing and stuff. And for the longest time, she would always have her fursuit on, and she would actually draw with her fursuit head on, and that had to be really challenging. And she's a really good artist, especially with her fursuit head on. And then more recently, she's gained the confidence like to like draw without her head, or just straight without the fursuit head on, And I just can't imagine doing that. That takes mad skills to be able to do that. That's what you meant. Fingers in horse terms. Yep. Yep. Gotcha. Yeah, I hope Stormy goes up to Anthrocon. That would be really cool to meet her in person. I already have like my list of all the main people I want to see, and those of you who know me really well know who they are. Yeah. Oh, just for the people that join later on, I'll give you like a brief recap of how today went. So it was pretty much a disaster. So like I was expecting, like, since I'm not planning a video, I was just gonna hop on here and do the live stream. It's like, oh, I have all morning just to relax and chill. So I was gonna get a haircut and then get groceries and then come right back and just relax. Well, that went out the window immediately because like turn on my car, I got the warning light for like an oil change needed. I'm like, okay, no biggie. So. But I was like, I'll just do that like some other day. And then so I went to the haircut place, and here didn't have any openings until 1 p.m. because I did it scheduled appointment, and I never do. I just walk in, and it's sort of like if they don't take it right away, it's like normally no more than a 15 to 20 minute wait. But here it's like, oh, we don't have any openings until 1 o'clock. I'm like, that's just terrific. So it's like, well, instead of just waiting around, I'm like, I'll just go over to like the nearby dealership and get the oil change done. So I got that. I was in and out there like 30 minutes. And so then instead of going back to the haircut place, because it was still not time for them to take people, so went to this other place, and luckily they were able to take me right away. But and then the time started escaping me, and then and I got my groceries and stuff, and then quickly grabbed a bite to eat. And when I came back, I had less than 30 minutes. Like, oh my god. So I was like, oh my god, like full blown panic mode. I was brushing really quickly, got my suit on, and then I started the stream right at 2 o'clock. I was like, oh yeah, I made it, I'm on time. And here, for some reason, the mic setting was switched to something else other than the mic I'm using. So like I was like going to like 5-10 minutes, and like no one could hear me. Finally, someone messaged, and like, oh, thank you so much for doing that. And I finally figured out like to switch the mic to the one it's supposed to be. So yeah. But I'm glad I was able to figure it out, and here I am. Yeah. Oh, you have a game suggestion? What game is that? I'm going to turn my data on to run my bike around the block. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Foxy. I'm glad to shout you guys out. It's just the least I could do. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in reciprocity. Like, like so many of you guys have always been there for me and been so supportive and encouraging, and it's just the least I could do, give back to you. think I'll go for about 10 more minutes and then I'll hang up my stirrups. Ah, yes. Yeah, I hope you guys have been having a good day. No, I and Delp. That's a different game. I'm not quite sure what that means. Hmm. Do horses eat fish? Um, I, for one, love fish. I love seafood. So this horse loves eating fish. In terms of like horses in general, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a question expert. I've had heard like someone that does know a lot about horses. Surprisingly, they do eat small like rodents. I hear like on occasion they do eat like small animals and rodents. So I guess it wouldn't be too far fetched. The horses. I know they're primarily herbivores. Yeah. Yeah, primarily. But I've had heard like this one person who actually works with horses. On occasion, they can eat rodents, like small mammals. But I eat human food. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I love meat. It's very rare for a horse to eat. Yeah. Yep. It's rare, but it does happen. Yep. Reminds me of the Pink Floyd song, "Another Brick in the Wall," where like the little teacher's like, "If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?" It's like, fine, I'll eat your meat if you can't have any pudding. That's a really catchy tune, by the way. Like, we don't need no education. Yep, that song. Yo! Yes, you! Stand still, laddie! Yep. Teacher yelling in her face. Yeah! Yeah, Pink Floyd. I think I'm not a huge fan of like classic rock, but they're really good band, and they have like a lot of like blues. Like if you have like for instance the guitar solo and Another Brick in the Wall and like Shine on You Crazy Diamond and and The Great Gig in the Sky. There's like a lot of like jazz and blues in those. Catchy, yeah. I know. Thanks for bearing with my singing. Yeah. Yeah, I think it did freeze momentarily. Yeah. I think maybe the YouTube gobs were trying to warn me, don't know we're singing. Either that because I was ruptured eardrums or maybe copyright. It's like, no, that's just my own crappy voice. That's not Glenn Fry, the late great Glenn Fry or Don Henley. It's literal me. Oh, hey there, Midnight Sky. Thank you so much. The drums, the first suit I used to play. Yeah, play the drums. Yeah. It's like, okay, YouTube, I get the hint. No more singing. Everyone's a critic. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. I mean, I had an absolute blast. I'm just blown away by like all the love and support I've received and all the encouragement. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. And thank you so much for showing up and having this fun chat with you guys. It's been really really fun. And yeah, just I'm so grateful. I can't believe I made it to 1K. Here to the next 1K. Let's do it. Let's get to 2K. Let's keep this thing going. Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys are. Oh my god, you guys are incredible. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I sincerely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully we'll do this again soon. But until then, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe.